Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope, guys, my voice is audible to everyone. It's clear and loud. Can
Yes,
you type in the chat box?
yes, it's audible. Very good
Thank
in
you.
the.
So, welcome to the Microsoft Azure class, guys. Today we're starting the session Microsoft Azure first day class. It's an introduction class to the Microsoft Azure, guys. And welcome to the Zoom technologies. Welcome to the Microsoft Azure class. And guys, Zoom is the Microsoft partner. We have two wings. One is a support. We're giving the support to the government companies, like especially Telangana Police Department, banks, especially, and private companies also. We are giving support. We're giving the solutions. We are providing the servers. We are designing the network. We are troubleshooting the problems. At the same time, we are giving the training to our students for networking, guys. Here, so Microsoft Azure is a networking course, like we have learned previously. We have learned MCAC course. We have learned CCNA course, right? The same way we have Microsoft Azure course, and Microsoft is very famous name. Guys, it's very popular name in the world. 98 end users. We are the end users. We are using Microsoft product, guys. And over the internet, if you calculate, guys, 96% the world companies, the worldwide companies are using Microsoft product. If you want to run your machine, we require Microsoft operating system. If you want to run the servers, we require Microsoft. If you want to design your domain network in your organization, to do centralized management, if you want to host the websites, we are using Microsoft operating system, Microsoft services, guys. Like this, Microsoft has introduced Azure service. And Microsoft Azure is a cloud service, guys. Is a cloud service. And myself, guys, my name is Ahmed sir. I'm your Azure trainer. In this field, guys, I have more than 12 years experience. I started my career with 2003 server OS. Then I upgraded to myself 2008, 12, 16, 19, 20, 22. And I'm giving the training to my students. Azure Cloud also, guys. So Azure is a Microsoft product. The name of the Azure, when the word is coming Azure, you have to say it's a Microsoft product, and it's a cloud-based internet service. Microsoft is saying Azure. It's a cloud-based internet service. So nowadays, guys, we are doing the business, we are doing the transactions, we are doing the communication through internet. Previously, guys, if you want to do communication, if you want to send the letter, if you want to send your documents, if you want to send important information from one person to other person, we are using GPO, General Post Office, guys, right? If you want to do the business, guys, person has to come to your shop to do the shopping, guys. Like person has to come to in place of your shop, right? You are in example, you are in Delhi, you shop in Delhi. So I have to come to Delhi to do the shopping, guys, right? But now we have internet market, guys. We have internet services. Means without going outside your home, we can do the shopping, guys, by using Flipkart, Mindra, Amazon websites. It's the online eBay websites. You can go to this website, you can compare the product, you can check the price, compare the price. If you like, you can purchase, you can make the payment also. Like this, if you want to send the documents from one person to other person, the big companies having their own mail server. Through the company mail server, email server, we can send and receive the mails. But we are the end users. We are not having our own mail server. It's very expensive if you want. But we are using the public servers. Like we have Microsoft Outlook website is there, server is there. We have Gmail server is there, and we create one account in Gmail. We create one account in Microsoft Outlook. And assume your friend is staying in USA and you want to send the mail. So by the help of this Gmail account, by the help of this Microsoft Outlook, you can send the mail, right? From one person to other person, one country to other country person, you can send the mails. You can receive the mails. And this is by the help of internet service. Like this, we are doing nowadays banking, guys, online banking by the help of internet. The same thing, if you want to design your organization network, like which we have seen in MCSC. In MCSC, we have learned how to design organization network in on-premises. But now, if you want to save your hardware, if you want to save your cost, you want to design your organization network in the cloud. So if you want to design your organization network in the cloud, so then we require Microsoft Azure service. So by the help of Microsoft Azure service, You can create your infrastructure, your organization, complete servers, infrastructures, users management, data management, application management. We can do in the cloud by using Microsoft Azure services. Okay. So you can say Azure is a cloud-based internet service. But guys, if anyone is planning to do this Azure course, if anyone is saying, sir, I want to become cloud administrator, I want to become cloud administrator. So you have to learn the Azure, guys. Microsoft Azure course you have to learn. But what is a pre-requirement? We require to do this Azure, guys. And to do this Azure course, Microsoft Azure, so we require a pre-requirement is to do Microsoft Azure. We require good knowledge in networking. We require good knowledge in network. Already we have done, guys. Network is an interconnection of devices. Networking means communication between the devices. And we have seen how to design our LAN network, MAN network, WAN network we have done. Then we require MCSE knowledge, guys. Microsoft Certified System Expert knowledge, right? So in MCSE, we have learned how to design our domain network by using 2012 servers or 16 or 19, 20, 22 servers. So if anyone is have completed this course, MCSE maybe on 2012 or 2016 or 2019 or 2020, 22 guys, yes, you are eligible. You are ready to move to the Azure SCR because in MCSE, we have learned how to design our organization network in on-premises, guys. On-premises is within the organization. Example, within the organization. This is my organization network. So this is also called on-premises network. Okay. So we have learned in on-premises network within the organization how to make our servers like DC, Active Directory server, how to make the clients, how to create the users, how to allow the user to access the data. So this is called on-premises network. So in MCSE, we have learned so many topics, guys, like what is Active Directory, what is DNS, what is DHCP, what is web service, what is storage service we have learned. So that is our MCSE course. At the same time, in MCSE, we have learned what is virtualization also, guys. But once again, I will teach you here why virtualization is very, very important. Okay. So we require a basic knowledge of virtualization. If you're not having, I will teach you here why we require virtualization. So once we done MCSE course, we can say ourselves as a, like once you done MCSE course, Linux or CCNA. So you can say you are the system admin or you are the network administrator. And you're managing what type of organization network? On-premises network within the LAN. We have physical servers. We have clients. We have users. We have web servers. So managing as a system admin. But guys, now the next level, the companies are moving to the cloud. The companies are saying that we want to design our infrastructure in the cloud, in data centers. So cloud companies having their own data center. So in the data center, we want to create the structure. So guys, if you want to manage your organization network in the cloud, if you want to manage your organization network in cloud, so we have to become a cloud administrator. And this cloud administrator also is called IT, cloud admin or engineer. You can say cloud admin. So what we have to learn? We have to learn Microsoft Azure. So once you learn Microsoft Azure, so you can say yourself as a cloud admin, and you can contact as a level 3 administrator. So level 3 advanced administrator, you can say advanced level administrator. So every organization saying we require a good experienced administrator or good multi-talented administrator, guys. Okay. So once we completed MCSE, Linux, course, CCNA, we can say system admin or network admin. But now we are moving our servers to cloud, our routers to cloud, our network to cloud, our switches to clouds, our users to cloud. So then we have to become cloud administrator. That is called level 3 administrator. Okay. And really, guys, if you're applying for the job after course is completed, you're writing in your CV, I'm the cloud administrator, cloud engineer. Definitely, guys, 99% you will get the job because every company, maybe a IT company, maybe a non-IT company, every company saying we want our infrastructure in the cloud. and already cloud is adopted, guys. The current trend is there in the market, cloud, guys. I will say in 5 years back, I will say to my student, cloud is a future service. In future, every company will use cloud. But now, guys, the cloud is a trend in the market. Means every company is using cloud. If you go to big companies like IBM, if you go to HP, if you go to Microsoft, if you go to the TCS, if you go to Tech Mahindra, Mindtree, right? So if you go to any organization, they'll say, we want to host our servers. We want to design our network in the cloud. Okay. So we are going to learn. So Microsoft Azure also is called public cloud service, guys. Is also is called what here? Public cloud service. But guys, why we have to move to Azure? What is the reason, guys? Why we have to move to cloud? The reason is, guys, here, there are many reasons are there. One of the reason we are going to take here. Example, I just now have given the example here. We got a project. Assume you're working as a IT administrator in one of the company, right? IT administrator in one of the company, and your company got a project, and your company is giving the solutions to other companies, like Zoom is giving the solution to other companies. So your company is saying, sir, we are giving the solution to other companies, and other company requirement. The other company is saying, sir, we require this many server services. We require this many server services, like Active Directory, DNS, DHCP, web service, SQL service, SAP service, email service. We require this many services. So guys, to configure this many services, we require physical hardware servers. In on-premises, we want to create our own private cloud. Try to understand here. Last 20 years back, 15 years back, companies are saying that we want our own cloud network. We want in our organization own cloud network here. So what the companies are doing here, they've designed the own our company organization private cloud. So they require physical servers, guys, physical hardware. So what I'm doing here, I'm suggesting to my management, sir, give me a good hardware configuration server, because servers are very expensive, guys, right? So I'm taking one good hardware conf server. So my question is, guys, here, can you install this total 7 services: Active Directory, DNS, DHCP, web service, SQL, SAP, email service? So in this machine, in this server, in this single machine, can I configure all these 7 services? Yes, you can configure all these 7 services in this machine. So now this machine is called Active Directory server, that is called DC. This machine also is called DNS server. This machine also is called DHCP server. This machine also is called web server. This machine also is called SQL server and SAP server, email server. That's okay. Now in this server, I'm saying this is my Active Directory server, so I have to create the users to sign up. So user 1, user 2, right? Sam, John. I'm creating the user accounts here. So these users can log into my laptop, desktop, that is called client machines. So users are using the client computers, guys. So the SAM is logging to this machine. So when the SAM is logging, the request will go to this Active Directory server. Active Directory server will give authentication authorization back to client, and user can SAM. Now by sitting on this machine, the user can access all 7 services, server services from this machine. Okay. So guys, if you have limited users, right? If you have limited user, like 10, 20 users are there, and requesting to the server to access the services, that is very good. It's going to work fast. But in future, if I increase the number of users, my number of user increased to 200 plus users, guys. So in my company, now I have 200 plus users, and 200 plus users are requesting to this server, to this single server, to access the services. So tell me, if at a time 200 users are requesting to this server to access 7 services, so your services will run fast or slow, guys? Your services will become slow. Some of the user accessing the services fast, that is okay. Some of the user accessing the services very slow, that also is okay. But some of the user unable to access the services because we have load balancing problems. Okay, single server is serving the services to many users. So then we have a load balancing problem. This is the issue we are facing. Second problem is what, guys? Services. If I'm saying this machine is my Active Directory server, along with Active Directory, in this machine I can run DNS service, I can run DHCP, I can run web service. In our MCSC classes, we have learned, guys. Okay. Now with Active Directory, if I try to install in this Active Directory server, if I try to install SQL service, you will get one warning message. If you run this service, SQL in this Active Directory server, your services will become slow. But you can ignore this error. You can run the SQL service. There is no issue. But if you try to install SAP service and email service in this server, in this Active Directory server, if you try to install SAP service and email service, so you will get error. You will get error. You cannot install these two services in this machine. So you will get one error. You will get one error. You are unable to run these services in this machine, and these services will fail, guys. So to run these server services over the internet, we have some services we have to run separately, guys. Not in Active Directory server. We have to run. So your management is saying, okay, to avoid this issue, we'll do one thing. We'll configure these services in separate machine. We'll not configure all the 7 services in this machine. We'll configure this service in separate. And one more problem, guys, if I run the 7 services in this machine, in future, if this machine is down, because we cannot give 100% guarantee, 365 days, 24/7, this physical servers, a physical hardware server will work for you guys. In future, if this system machine operating system is corrupted, if this machine hardware is corrupted, guys, or maybe this machine RAM is not working, operating system is not working, or this machine power supply is not working, guys, SMPS is not working. So if this machine is down, so total how many server services are down? All 7 services are down. How many? All 7 services are down. So guys, if all 7 services is down, so it's a big problem, guys, right? Once again, you have to rebuild the network from the scratch, from the beginning. Again, you have to rebuild the network. So this problem we are facing. So how to avoid this issue, guys? So because the management is ready to spend the money, but management want a good solution. So then tell to the management, sir, we'll go through this formula as admin suggests to the management. So we'll go for this formula 1:1. 1 server, 1 service. 1 server, 1 service. So if we go to 1 server, 1 service to run the 7 services, at least we need 6 physical hardware servers, guys. How many? 6 guys. And this is not enough. So if your services in future increase, you have to increase the physical servers. So what we are doing here, we are taking care, we are purchasing 6 physical hardware servers, right? And these hardware servers are expensive, guys. So estimate one hardware server costing nearly 5 lakhs rupees, guys, per server. Cost is 5 lakhs rupees, guys. So total, how many servers you are purchasing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now 6. Maybe in future, if you increase the server services, these servers also will have to increase, guys. So if you're purchasing 6 servers, so 6 into 5, guys, nearly 30 lakhs rupees you have to invest. Your management will invest, not you. You are the employee, you are the system admin, right? The management will invest. So this is your expenses. Is expensive also, guys. But if you go for more good configuration servers, so we have to pay 10 lakhs rupees, 15 lakhs rupees per server. So, yeah. Now to run these machines, we require operating system. So guys, we are going to the market. We are purchasing 2020-22 server OS and data center edition, guys. So if you purchase 2020-22 data center edition operating system, so how many licenses we have to purchase? We have 6 physical servers. In each physical server, we require 1 server OS license copy, guys. We require 1 license. So we require 1 license per server, guys. So 1 license costing 1 lakh rupee, guys. So total you have to pay 6 lakhs rupees only for operating system. So 30 plus 6, 36 lakhs rupees. You have your management will spend, right, on hardware and operating system, guys. Yeah. Okay. So after taking this hardware operating system, you require a good space also, guys. So in your company, in your organization, take the good space room, keep these servers. And servers are generating more heat because when servers are running more heat, so we require good cooling. So we require AC, guys. Yeah, we require good ACs. Like one day I went to one company, guys, that is called Ceramorphic. So I found in the server room, the temperature is 15 degrees, guys, 24/7. Maybe that is a summer season, maybe that is a winter season, maybe that is a rainy season. So the right, the temperature is what? 15 degrees, guys. So not in me. If the winter season is there, And if you go to the server room, can you survive? Can you stay there for 1 hour or 2 hours to do the configuration? Okay, it's very chill, right? We cannot. But servers are generating more heat to keep the cooling, guys. If the servers are not having good cooling, guys, the servers will not run properly. Guys. Maybe hang, maybe sometime it will down also, right? So we require good cooling. We require ACs, guys. That cost we have to pay. Then after that, our servers are running 24/7, guys. So to run this server 24/7, we require 24/7 power supply. So guys, we cannot depend on the government power supply because government will not provide 24/7 power supply. So we require alternate option generator. If the power is off, we require generator. To run the generator, we require diesel cost we have to pay. And after that, your maintenance is required. So as I admin, you have to go to all these servers, plug in the network, we require switch, we require router, we require internet services, plug these servers and install the operating system in all machines. Then run the services. So go to the first machine, and we are making the first machine is DC, domain controller. So we have to install in this machine Active Directory Service and DNS. We'll install this machine and assume it our domain name is Microsoft.com. Our domain name is what here? Microsoft.com here. Okay. Then go to the other machines, system 2, system 3, system 4, system 5, system 6, and other machines. Join this machine to domain, guys. Join this machine to DC. Make it member servers. Make it client. Then log in as a domain admin. You know, guys, in this machine, how to log in as a domain admin and install the server services, guys. So in the next machine, I want to make DSCP server. So install the DSCP server, which is going to assign the IP address to network machines. Then make the third machine is web server, host the websites. So user can access website. We have web server separate and make the separate SQL server. Fourth machine, SQL database server. Fifth machine is our SAP server, database server. And sixth machine is the email server. So like this, so on. So now our services are not running in one machine. Our services are running separate machines. So now guys, 200 plus users accounts are created in DC ones like Sam, John, right, Ravi, Ahmad, Fahim, like this. So the users can log into this machine. When the users are logged into this machine, your Active Directory server will give authentication authorization. Now, once the user logged into this machine successfully, guys, once your authentication authorization is done, the user sign up. So not only by sitting on this machine, my users can access these 7 services. Now user can access DSCP server. Yes. The user can access web server websites. Yes. Now user can access SQL server data. Yes. Now user can access SAP data also. Yes. The user can access email server. Yes. So now my users can access all these 7 services from separate machine. And how many users? More than 200. At a time, more than 200 users can send the request to this servers to access your service. So now your services are running fast. Your services will not become slow, right? And the performance of the services are good here, right? And in future, guys, if your SQL server is down, so tell me how many server services are down here. If your SQL server is down, maybe power supply problem is there, guys. Power supply is not working, right? Maybe power supply is down. Maybe RAM is not working. RAM is not working. So this machine is down. So how many machines are affected? Only one machine. SQL server is down. So if you fix a new RAM, right? If you fix the new RAM, if you fix the new power supply on this machine, SQL server, again the SQL server is up. Or time to time take the backup. If the SQL server data is lost, you can restore the data and up this server within few hours. Within few hours, up these servers and allow the user to access the services. Okay, so tell me guys, which method is better? Configuring all the services, like in this network, I'm configuring all the services in one server. So this is the best option, or configuring the service in separate machine is the best option. In separate physical machine is the best. Configuring the services in separate machine is the best option. Okay, this is the better option here. So don't configure the services, all the services in one machine. It's not good because if the server is down, so all the 7 services are down, then user cannot sign up. So if you configure the service in separate machine, This is a better option. 1:1 formula you have to follow, and every admin will follow this formula. This is a standard formula, guys, to design the servers in our organization on premises by this. But guys, same time we have a disadvantage here. What is the disadvantage? Here, the management is feeling like this. Hardware is expensive, guys, right? Operating system is expensive. We require more space. We require good cooling. For that, we require 24/7 power supply. We require 24/7 internet supply also. We require generators also. If the power is off, automatically generator has to give the power. 24/7 should be run. We want high availability also. For high availability, what we have to do? For each server, we have to make one backup server also, guys. So for each server, if you're making one backup server, so total how many servers you require now, guys? For each server, for high availability, you're making one backup server. So right now we have in front of you 6 servers, and you want same servers one copy also, one backup copy. So how many servers you require now? Total 12, guys. 12, because for 6 are primary servers. Next 6 machines, physical servers are backup servers. Total we require 12 servers. So 12 servers means too expensive, right? So, and your turn also is there. As admin, you have to go to all these machines, right? You require your physical presence is required. So as admin, go to all this machine. We have to do monitoring. All this machine you have to monitor, and you have to make sure all the servers are running 24/7 up and running, guys. Right, 24/7 these servers are running. We require, and guys, in the servers, these servers are very expensive, and in every machine we have good hardware. So time to time we have to go for patches update, Windows update, security updates, backup also. Who's going to do? Administrator. So very hard work we require for admin, right? 24/7 you have to give the service. And in every machine we are maintaining a good hardware, guys. A good hardware means a good processor, good RAM we have, right? And good storage we have. In every machine we have 100% hardware. But my question is, guys, in every machine we have 100% hardware. But are you utilizing this hardware up to the mark? In every machine you are using 100. You have using 100. You have 100% hardware, good processor, good RAM you have. But in each machine you are running one service or two service, not more than two. So guys, are you utilizing this hardware up to the mark? Answer is no. How to check? You can check by task manager. So this is my server, guys. Example, I'm running 2, 3 services, 3, 4 services, 4 services here at a time. So to check the hardware utilization, right click on this taskbar. In the bottom black color line is there. Right click on this. Go to the task manager option. In task manager, you have to go to the performance option. In performance, you have to go to CPU option. In CPU, you can check utilization, guys. So you can see I'm running 4 server services in this machine. So utilization of hardware is 40%, guys. The maximum utilization of hardware is 40%, right? Utilization of hardware is 40%. But when I'm running 4 server services at a time in this machine. But in this scenario, we are running only 1 service or 2 service, not more than 1. So it means the utilization of hardware is 20% only. Utilizing the hardware 20%, that is okay. But how much you're wasting, guys? In each server, you're wasting 80% hardware. You're not using 80% hardware, you're wasting your hardware. So this thing your management is observing. Your management is calling to you and giving the task to you. So our hardware should be reduced. Cost of the hardware should, operating system cost should be reduced, and space should be reduced here. Power supply bill is very expensive, guys. Power supply cost should be reduced. Maintenance should be good, right? 24/7 we want up and running the servers, and hardware should be utilized up to the mark. Means 80% or more than 80% hardware should be utilized in every server, right? We want this solution. So then Microsoft is saying you can move to Microsoft Azure, guys, right? Microsoft Azure is a cloud internet-based service. So what we have to do, instead of creating a network in on-premises, now take the network in the cloud. So assume it right now, you have your own organization and you have your on-premises. network. But in on-premises network, don't create any physical servers. So this is your organization network. You are the admin. Don't create any physical servers. Just maintain the laptop and desktop for the users. So every company is providing laptops. Now you are the administrator, but you're not deploying this networking in your private network, or you can say on-premises. So what we are doing this time, you're deploying this servers in cloud by using cloud providers. So guys, in this race, who is the cloud providers in the market? One we are learning, that is Microsoft Azure. You can give this answer. Microsoft Azure is a public cloud provider. Other companies also is there in this race. That is called AWS, Microsoft Azure. That is called Amazon. We have Google also is there, guys, in this race. IBM also is there. So many other companies also. Oracle also is there. So take any one cloud provider, right, to design your network in the cloud. For example, I'm going for Microsoft Azure. So in Microsoft Azure, I'm creating my organization network. Okay, and my organization network is connected to the cloud by using internet service, by using WAN. Okay, so the Microsoft is having their own cloud data centers, guys. In Microsoft data center, there are many data centers Microsoft has established, but my nearest data center is the best option. Okay, so I'm in the Asia. I will go to my Asia data center, guys. Here is my nearest data center. So what I will do this time, I will not create my network in on-premises. So I'm creating my network in the cloud. So in the cloud, I'm making my DC by the help of Active Directory Service, by the help of DNS. I'm creating the user accounts here. SAM, user 1, user 2. Okay. Now in the cloud, I'm making my SQL server, right? So in the cloud, I'm making my SQL server separately. In the cloud, I'm making one separate SAP server also. In the cloud, I'm making my email server. As per our demand, as per requirement, we can make email server. And in the cloud, I'm making my web server to host the website. And here, the Microsoft is saying we have huge hardware servers. As per your requirement, you decided in this server how many processors you need, how much RAM you need, how much storage you need, right? You can purchase, guys, here. Okay. So now, in on-premises, in our network, there is a client machines only. So tell to the users login from here, but our user account where it is in cloud. Our user account is in the cloud in Microsoft Data Center, our Active Directory server. So now the users are logging to this client machine. So when the users log into client machine, the request will go to cloud DC. Our DC is running in the cloud. Cloud DC will give authentication to this users. And successfully user can log in, guys. Okay. So these users are working within the organization. But some of the users are working in home, guys. One of my users is working from home. So they are using their own laptop, right? So guys, the user can log in from home PC also, like user 2 is working. So when the user 2 is logging, accessing the service, the request will go to Active Directory server, which is hosted in cloud. Active Directory server will give authentication, user can log. So it means now the user can sit anywhere in the world, any place, the user can access the cloud services. You can access website, email server, SAP server, SQL server, you can access. We can log. And on our demand, we can design the servers, guys. In future, example, my SQL server is not working properly, my SAP server is not working, my web server is not working because heavy traffic is there, and this hardware is not supported. So guys, instead of deleting the servers, can we increase the hardware of this machine, like processor, RAMs, storage? Can we increase? Yes, within few seconds, within few minutes, right? I'm not saying number of days. I'm not saying number of months here. I'm saying within few seconds, few minutes, we can increase the storage space. We can check the RAM. If it is not working, we can replace it. Okay. Fine, we can do. But in on-premises, if you're doing all these things, it's very expensive, and it's going to take a lot of time. But in the cloud, who will do all this process? On your single request, you can change the SQL Server hardware. On your single request, you can change the SAP Server hardware on your demand you have. So guys, like this is running. And here what we have to pay as you go option, guys. So here microservicing, pay as you go or pay as you use. Means how many hours, how many minutes we are using, we have to pay that charges. So example, Saturday, Sunday, I don't want these servers, guys. Because my business is not there on Saturday, Sunday. Can I off this Saturday, Sunday, these servers? I want to shut down the server Saturday, Sunday. This server should be on Monday morning, 7 a.m. automatically. I can set the schedule also here. Shutdown schedule, auto start schedule. I can set here. Automatically this machine will on. Automatically this machine will shut down also, guys. Right? But Saturday, Sunday, I don't want this machine. Can I off this machine Saturday, Sunday? Yes. If these machines are off on Saturday, Sunday, we have to pay any charges to Microsoft. We have to pay any charges to AWS. If I have to pay any charges to Google, guys. No, we don't need to pay any charges, right? We don't need to pay any cost to Azure. These servers are not working, it's not working. We don't need to pay any charges. But when you're running the servers, then Microsoft will check how many hours, how many minutes. How many minutes, how many hours we are running, only that payment we have to make. In future, tell me guys, I have one question. In future, if this project is completed, example, maybe after 1 year, 2 years, this project is completed. I'm going for new project. So for new project, we are going to use this existing servers. Never, guys. Yeah. So we have to do what we have to do. Right? Easily, can you delete the servers? Yes. But what about the physical machines, guys? For example, in physical network, 2 years are completed, project is done, right? And the servers we have purchased. So after 2 years, I want to go for new project. For new project, are you going to use this old hardware servers, old hardware machines? So in future, guys, if this project is completed, we'll not use these servers, guys. We'll go for new servers. But guys, what about this servers? What we have to do? We have to give this server to the companies who will buy the second-hand machines. So guys, when you're selling these servers to some vendors, so they will give you 100% amount. Okay. So what is the use of these servers? Loss, guys. Means hardware loss is there. Cost loss is there, right? Maybe sometime the servers will go on scrap also, guys. Here, total loss is there, guys. But here, if I'm running my services in the cloud, if my project is completed easily with single click, on single request, on single click, we can delete all the servers. And I can, for the new project, I can build a new infrastructure with the new hardware. So this is a cloud. So not tell me guys, which method is the best to design your organization network? On-premises servers are best. Designing the network on physical servers are best. Or cloud is best, guys. Cloud is best. So that's why on more the companies, guys, are good organization networks or more multinational business, their infrastructure, they are moving to cloud. But when I'm moving to the cloud, guys, in this race, we have many companies, and these companies are called public cloud provider. Previously, companies are creating their own private cloud within the organization, but you cannot access over the internet. But we don't want any infrastructure. We want to go for public cloud service. So in this race, there are many companies out there, guys. Many companies out there. Like old players are Google, old players are IBM, old players are Microsoft. Sorry, old players are Amazon. Microsoft is a new player in this race. It's not an old player. But Microsoft has designed their first server operating system in first servers in 1993, guys. In 1981, Microsoft has designed the first desktop operating system, guys. So Microsoft, you can say, is a very old player in operating system, but in this cloud technology, Microsoft is the last player, guys. You know, the Amazon. Amazon is a very big company, right? It's a multinational organization business. They're doing online business. So Amazon actually started the business in the year of 2003, guys. Right? It's doing online purchasing and selling, eBay business. So that time Amazon is thinking, we require a large hardware network to fulfill the customer request. So Amazon has started their own private cloud network. They're building that. So Amazon actually started the business in the year of 2003, and that time Amazon need a big hardware network in their on premises. So Amazon has purchased big servers. They created their own private cloud within the organization for their staff. But their staff not using this much hardware servers, guys. There are many servers, there are many storage servers are free, guys. And no one is using them. So then Amazon started thinking that, okay, we'll do one thing. We have huge hardware. We'll sell this hardware on rent based to Indian companies. They can use our hardware to build their infrastructure and will charge for that. So Amazon is a very old player. Amazon started the first cloud business in the year of 2006, guys. In the year of 2006, Amazon started. Same copy to Google, guys. Google also started their own public cloud business in the year of 2008. Okay. And Microsoft started the cloud business in the year of 2010. In the year of 2010. But in up to before 2010, after 2010, publics are very aware to run their servers, to make their servers, to run their clients. We require Microsoft operating system. But in 2010 here, the publics, the customers, not aware about Microsoft cloud services, guys. The companies, the organization, they don't have any idea. Okay, Microsoft also is having cloud. And that time, very challenges are there, guys. Because when you start some new business first time, there are many challenges are there, and security challenges are that time Microsoft is facing. Okay, then slowly, Microsoft has designed their new infrastructure, new cloud infrastructure in the year of 2014, guys. In the year of 2014, now the public is having good knowledge. Okay, Microsoft also is having their own cloud network. Microsoft is a public cloud provider, and from 2014, Microsoft actual cloud business is started. Okay, so you can say in 2010 year, guys, this service is called Microsoft Azure, guys. But in 2014, the Microsoft added so many new features, new hardware. Then Microsoft has changed the name to previously, guys, it's called Windows Azure. In the year of 2010, this is called Windows Azure. But from 2014, this service name has changed to Microsoft Azure. Windows Azure means operating system Azure. It's not good name, guys. But Microsoft is a company name. Microsoft is having Azure means Microsoft having their own cloud. So that's why we are saying now Microsoft Azure. So what is the use of Microsoft Azure? On our demand, we can create our organization network in the cloud. We can select our own operating system. We can select our own hardware. We can create our own storage also in the cloud, right? We can configure. So Microsoft is saying here, Microsoft Azure is a cloud computing platform service that provide a wide varieties of services. All the worldwide services, servers are available so that we can build our infrastructure in the cloud without purchasing or without arranging a physical hardware. So without creating physical hardware, without using physical hardware, without using our physical servers, switches, clients. We can build our infrastructure in the cloud. Okay. So Microsoft is saying without arranging the hardware, without purchasing the hardware, you can use Microsoft Azure service to build your organization private network in the cloud. It helps to organize and building testing. So you can build, you can test your network, you can deploy your network, you can manage your applications, services that through Microsoft managed data center. So in Microsoft data center, you can build your own infrastructure. Okay. So guys, up to 2018, Microsoft is having only few data centers, guys. Like hardly if you count maybe 10, 12 data centers are there in the worldwide. Yes. But from 2018, guys. Okay. So guys, what the Microsoft is saying here, you can build your infrastructure. But in this race, just now we have seen there are many cloud providers are there. But Microsoft is providing so many services on discount price, guys. So Microsoft is saying we have in Azure cloud computers you can create, storage you can create, network we can create, load balancer, different types of load balancer service are. You can manage your applications in the cloud. You can manage your users. You can manage your devices, etc. There are so many services we have guys here. And the Microsoft is saying worldwide, we have many data centers. So guys, up to 2018, guys, Microsoft is having less than 10 data centers, guys, less than 10. But from 2018, after 2018, guys, Microsoft has expanded the business. And now Microsoft is having 60 plus countries, guys. In 60 plus countries, Microsoft is having their own data center. Okay. So guys, but in this race, who is the best one? Because I say that in this race, there are many companies out there. So how to check which company is the best one? So you can go to the Google and search top 10 cloud, top 10 best cloud providers, guys. So you can open this recently survey, guys. Here. So recent survey is done by Click for 2024. Right click, open it. And this company, guys. So if I go to the top 10 best cloud providers, and almost all cloud providers are providing same services, guys. Okay, it's providing what your same services to build your infrastructure in the cloud. So in this race, many companies are there, guys. You can see in this race we have top 10. Amazon is there, Microsoft is there, right? Something is Kamanchira is there, Alibaba is there, right? Where is the Google? Google is launched. What? So if you come to this, guys, you can see the best top 10 cloud providers in the market, guys. So many companies are there. You can see in this list is a global list, guys. Here. So in this list, top 10 cloud providers up to 2024, guys. Amazon is there. You can see they have 33 region, 105 availability zones are there. Microsoft is there, 64 plus regions are there in 226. But now this number has increased to 140 data centers. We have more than 140 data centers in the market, guys. So almost these companies are giving the same services, guys. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, almost same. But you can see here, in this race, many companies are there, but who's giving the best service? So you can see, guys, Amazon started their business in the year of 2006. Microsoft started business in the year of 2010. Google started their business in 2008. You can see Amazon is having 25 regions. Microsoft is having 60 plus regions, guys. Now this is 54, but 60 plus is that. Google is having 21 regions, guys. Here. And you can see here, Microsoft is having in 140 plus countries. In 140 plus countries, Microsoft having their own data centers. Amazon is having 78 countries, guys, and Google is having 61. And almost like this company offering the same services, cloud computing services, storage services, mobile services, data distribution services, messages, right? And IP address. And this is okay. But guys, you can see in this race, cut competition is there. You can see Amazon is doing the business with $20.5 billion. Azure is doing the business $20.3 billion, and Google is doing the business 6.8. So guys, Microsoft actually started business very late. But Microsoft is saying, I'm the second largest cloud provider in the market, guys. Microsoft is saying, I'm the second largest cloud provider in the market. And the Microsoft Azure, Microsoft is giving the direct competition to these companies, guys. Okay. So this is a Microsoft Azure services, guys. Okay. And if you want to go for AWS Google, compulsory you require Linux knowledge, guys. If you have Linux command knowledge, you can work on Azure, you can work on Google. But if you want to work on Microsoft Azure, you require graphical users knowledge, graphically how to use the service. GUI mode, graphical user interface, how to use the service, right? And what services, right? So the Microsoft is saying here, I'm the second largest cloud provider in the market because we are providing the services in graphical mode. We have this solution, right? So slowly, guys, you can see Microsoft is becoming a number one, guys. It's now reached to top two cloud providers, become top second cloud provider in the market. But slowly, guys, Microsoft is becoming a number one in this race, guys. And Microsoft is providing this many services. And Microsoft is having 60 plus reach, in 140 countries and 60 plus regions. So, guys, are you finding some in the world map? Are you finding dots here? Small dots are there. Blue colored dots are there. So these blue colored dots are called a region data center, guys. So you can see in India we have so many data centers, guys. You can find in India we have so many data centers, guys. Okay, and you can see in Europe also we have so many data centers. In Germany also we have so many data centers. And you can see in the UK also we have so many data centers. In Europe, in UK, in US also we have so many data centers. In Canada also we have, and we have in Brazil, we have in South Africa, we have in China we have so many data centers. In South India also. So guys, you can see there are so many data centers in Australia also. We have so many data centers in. Okay, so guys, so this many data centers. Actually, these dots are region, guys. Try to understand. These dots are what? Region. So what is the meaning of region? One region is called one zone. So in one region, example, South India is one region. So in this region, we are not having only one data center. In this region, maybe we have three data centers. One is in Hyderabad, one in Secunderabad, one is in Shamshabad. Every 30 kilometers far away, you have one data center. Okay. So guys, but the question is what, how to search? As in, I'm the new to this cloud. I'm the new to this cloud. I want to search which data center is nearest to me, guys. Because without data center, you cannot use cloud services, guys. Without data center, without selecting data center, you cannot use cloud services, guys. So how to search? how to know, guys, which is my nearest data center for me, nearest region. So then microservicing, you can take the help of Google. You can take the help of Google, guys, and you can search the nearest data center. How to search? By using this, guys, here, that is called Azure Speed Test, guys. Here. You can go to Azure Speed Test. If you type here Azure Speed Test here, so you can go to this website, you can check, guys. The first one we have Azure Speed Test version 2, V2, guys. Open it and go for this one, Azure like latency test. Right click open. So we have two websites, guys. One is Azure Speed Test, and one is Azure Speed Test version 2, guys. Here. Go to anyone and check. We click here. This page will open and is showing your nearest data center, guys. You can see in this lowest latency means nearest to me, faster access. Nearest data center is Central India, or West India, or South India, and then after that, other data centers also is there. Okay, and here, if I go to this one, AzureSpeedTest.com, you can find here we have to search as per your requirement. So I'm going for Asia, Europe data centers, or USA, or China, or Middle East, or Canada. You can see we have many. So here I'm turning Asia specific service. If I go for Asia specific server, if you come down, guys, it's giving the message here. My nearest data center is what? Central India in Pune, South India in Chennai, and West India in Mumbai, guys. So lowest latency is very faster access, guys. So in interview, they will ask this question: how to confirm? You have to check how the faster we have, guys. So check here with lowest latency. Okay. So example, my nearest data center is South India. My business, my organization is running in South India. So can I create my servers in South India? Yes. But is 100% compulsory, guys? I have to create my servers in South India. Example, my business in Hyderabad, but one of my user is sitting in US. So can I use USA data center, central USA data center to deploy your services?
Yeah, possible. You can use, but I think it will be slow.
Yes, you can use, no problem there. You are sitting in Hyderabad, you're sitting in India, right? Your business. But one of the server you want to make central USA. Yes, you can create, right? But there's no restriction, guys. You can sit anywhere. You can create your service in any data center you have allowed, right? And only government, if your governments are using specific regions, you cannot create. But other regions, all are permission allowed. Okay, you can create. But microservicing nearest data center is the best service for you guys. Okay, so near data center, if you're talking about data center, right? The nearest is the best option, always, guys. Yeah. Faster access, lowest latency you have. Okay, so this is one option is there, guys. Next option is what here? The microservicing here. What is region? Region is a collection of data centers or So the nearest data center you have seen how to search is the best option. Okay, so our nearest data South India. In South India, we can deploy our services, guys. Yeah. Okay, you can make your services in South India data center or West India data center is the best option and faster access you will get. Next, guys, Microsoft is saying provide flexible and scalability, guys. So anytime you can increase the hardware, you can decrease the hardware very easily. So guys, any data center, you have scalability, guys, and flexibility. So it means you created one machine with 4 GB RAM, but after some time, you're realizing this RAM is not enough. You want to increase the RAM to 32 GB. So guys, anytime if you're finding if this server is running very slow, you can increase the hardware without deleting. Yes, you can increase the hardware. Okay, and easily, guys, auto scaling also we can set. Auto scaling means on the user request, this machine hardware should be increased and this machine hardware should be decreased on our demand. Then Microsoft is saying servers preserve data center residency, guys. Yeah. Okay. So data, guys, here storage data is common for everyone. You can store the data anywhere you can access. But if you want to store your hard disk, servers, your storage services, so guys, every company have providing the data center protection, guys. Example, Microsoft is saying, if you're using my same data center, if you store your data in my data center, so Microsoft, you're storing your data one time, but Microsoft background is keeping 3 copies, guys, in 3 different hard disks and 3 different machines. So if your first hard disk is failed, example, still your redundancy is available. So it means if first hard disk is failed in Microsoft data center, so in 2 hard disks, you have same data. So user can access the continuously same data from other hard disks and select the region close to your users. So faster access you will get. So Microsoft is saying nearest data center always is best option. So accessing will be fast. Internet service will be fast for you. And beware of the region deployment availability. So guys, Microsoft is saying you require high availability for storage. You require high availability for your servers. So make sure in this region high availability option is there or not. Because in some regions, Microsoft is saying high availability option is not. Like especially if you go to the UAE data centers, guys. In UAE also we have data centers, so high availability is not available in. Okay. But you have to make sure if the server is having high availability, so if one of the server is failed, you can access the services from other servers. The next is, guys, there are some global services that are region introduced. So storage is a global service, guys. You can create the server, storage server, and Azure Active Directory is a global service. You can access from anywhere, and name should be unique, guys. And Microsoft is saying regions are paired with high availability. So, guys, we connected through ISP to send and receive the mails. So Microsoft is saying here all the regions are paired with high availability. Means if one of the region data center is not working, nearest data center having same services, same configuration services, same replica service, you can access from there. But manually, we have to configure high availability, whether we need or not. So if I say yes, I need with paired, so guys, high availability you have to check, and pair. Pair means what? We connected through internet. But how the Microsoft data centers are connected? You can see in nearly the Microsoft is saying in many regions we have a data center. But how these data centers are connected? Physically to each other, not with the help of wireless, not with the help of GPS. So all these data centers, guys, Microsoft is saying internally they are connected. Microsoft is having their own cabling, guys. They have their own fiber cables, like ISP is giving the internet line through fiber to us. But Microsoft is saying same thing. All these data centers are physically connected to each other.
Connected, but in a region, right? In one region.
Yes.
One more question, Mr. Ahmed.
Yeah.
Maximum, there are 3 data center in each region, not more than 3.
Yes.
Why 3 is they make the standard? Even I think in AWS they make 3 also. Why 3?
Yes. Now Microsoft is changing the strategy there. Like South India is one region. Microsoft is saying South India is one region, one zone, you can say. Actually, South India is a region. In this region, you can create 3 data centers, and these 3 data centers are called 3 zones, guys. Zone also is nothing but data center. So, example, Hyderabad, one data center. After 32 kilometers far away, 32 kilometers. These are distance, guys. Remember here in the books are written 32 kilometers. In Secunderabad, one region. In Shamshabad, one region. And within the region, we have 3 data centers. So if you create something here, if you want high availability, in same data center, you will get high availability. But multiple regions, multiple data centers, you want high availability. That feature also is multiple zones, multiple data centers. So if you create something in Hyderabad, the same thing is available in Secunderabad and Shamshabad also. If the Hyderabad data center is down, so then you can access the services from Secunderabad, Shamshabad. And now the Microsoft is planning in this 2020-25, guys, Microsoft is going to open. The Microsoft is saying we are going to open new data centers. 3 more new data centers. Microsoft already announced in 2020-25. Microsoft is going to increase more data centers. This till now, the Microsoft, according to the Microsoft documents, in each region, we have 3 data centers on it up to now. In some regions, we have only 1 data center. Is my voice is audible to Fahim? It's clear now. Up to now, like
It's
in
clear,
Qatar,
but
have only.
sometime breaking.
Okay, if you're not getting, please request me. If sometimes because I'm not speaking that time, that's why there is no voice there. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But really, if you're not getting my voice for a long time, so please check it out. I will update. Okay. And in Qatar, you can see only 1 data center is there. In UAE, we have 2 data centers. Previously, in last year, we have only 1 data center, but now it's increased to what here? 2 data centers we have. So like this, Microsoft planning is there. So Microsoft is saying you have to choose the nearest data center, and that is the best option. And the Microsoft is saying all the data centers are highly available and pair with each other, means connected to each other. Microsoft is having their own fiber connectivity, guys. Like we are connected to ISP. ISP is having their own fiber connectivity, and AT&T company is maintaining. But Microsoft is saying to connect these data centers, to connect these regions. So Microsoft is having their own fiber connectivity. They separate fiber connectivities that with the help of their connected. And the Microsoft is saying worldwide, there are 60 plus regions we have right now and 140 countries, guys. In 140 countries, we have data centers. Maybe in future, these numbers will be increased, guys. But up to now, Amazon is not having this many data centers. Google is not having this many data centers, guys. Here we have. And in this course, guys, here, this course is for administrators. So if you're saying, sir, I'm the system admin, I want to learn cloud. So this is for you guys. If anyone is saying, sir, I'm the network admin, you have to do this. If anyone is saying, sir, I'm the security administrator, I want to do cloud. So you have to start with AZ104 course, guys. Many role-based courses are there with Microsoft body, but for system admin, for network admin, for IT administrators, for security admin, this AZ104 is designed. And AZ104 is designed to build your own infrastructure in the cloud. And in this course, so guys, we are going to see this many topics here. Identity management, we will discuss user identity, group identity, device identity management. And what is Azure Active Directory? Here I will show you guys. Governance and compliance management, how to apply policies. I will show you. How to give RBAC permissions, I will give you, right? Administrators, Azure administrator types, I will show you. What is different roles is there issue, and how to create different types of virtual networks in the cloud. That I will show you. Inter-site connectivity, VPNs. On-premises user want to connect to cloud, that I will show you. Network traffic manager, load balancers, I will show you here. How to configure different types of load balancers. What is the use? Then storage, Azure storage. Types of Azure storage are 5. I will show you that. Then virtual machines, how to create new virtual machines. Microsoft is saying we have 400 plus sizes of machines. As per your requirement, take any machine, you can build your network. Serverless computer. Example, I want to host website, but I don't want any physical server. I don't want any virtual machine. Machine also, guys. Without virtual machine, without physical server, I want to host the website. I will show you that one also, guys, how to design your network. Okay, then I will show you guys monitoring also, how to do monitoring of cost, how to monitor your server hardware, services, then data protection, guys. In data protection, I will show you how to take the backup of your data, Azure to Azure, how to take backup of your data on premises to Azure cloud, and how to take completely our migration, guys, here, how to migrate our on-premises server to cloud. And in details, I have written here also, guys, you can check this many topics we are going to cover here. So today we started we started introduction to the cloud, guys, introduction to the Azure. And tomorrow I will show you certifications, guys. What are the different types of certification Microsoft is offering, that I will show you. Basics of clouds. In cloud, what are the cloud models, cloud services which Microsoft is offering, that I will teach you. Next, I will go for this, guys, introduction to the Azure and what Azure accounts are there, guys. How to create free account. We have multiple types of account, guys. We have enterprise account, we have paid account, we have free account. How to create, guys. Actually, we want to start with free because we are the student. We don't want to spend the money to do Azure practice, guys, here, to Azure labs here. So I will show you how to create the free account tomorrow, guys. And what is it? Tomorrow means what? Tomorrow is a Sunday, guys. Are you ready to attend the class Sunday?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Akash.
Uh,
Fine. Really, Sunday you get, if you are working, really, if
Have a
you're
call.
working,
Monday
yes,
is
if
better,
you
I
are
think.
working Sunday, so you have to spend with your family.
okay, we will
So Sunday is a holiday,
go
guys.
Monday.
Generally, there is no class on Sunday. We have a class on Monday. Okay. So working day. So guys, I will show you in the next class. I will show you guys here what is Azure Server, how to create free account, right? Types of administrators
Okay,
and
okay.
roles I will show you, right? What are the different types of roles we can assign to our admins, and what default roles we have for admins, guys. And ways to manage Azure. I will show you guys how to manage Azure services by portal, guys. Remember here, these are the methods. But just in short, I'm saying, but in depth, we are going to do the practical also here. How to manage the Azure services with website that is called portal.azure.com. That is it. and how to use PowerShell also, guys. You know PowerShell? PowerShell is used for automation. PowerShell is used for running the scripts, guys. So here I will teach you how to use the scripts, how to run the script. But here I will not teach you PowerShell scripting language, guys. But I'm sure if you have a script, how to understand the script, what is written in that, and how to do modification as per your requirement, and how to run to manage the Azure services. Then I will show you ARM templates also, right? And I will show you Visual Studio. Visual Studio is a service for the web designers. But if you have Visual Studio service in your laptop, desktop, through that, how to connect to Azure, how to access the service, I will show you. Then deployment modules. One is called Classic, is there. One is Azure ARM, and right now we are using Azure ARM, guys. That is called Azure Resource Manager module we are using, guys. Then I will show you how to create the network in the cloud, how to create the VNet, how to manage IPs, private and public, and what is network security groups, guys. Network security group is called NSG, guys. Network security group also is called what here? NSG, guys. So NSG stands network security group is used for, basically is designed for what? To add the ports, guys. If you want to enable HTTP port, RDP port, SSH port, so we require this NSG, guys. Inbound, outbound traffic, you can control. Then I will show you guys in virtual network gateway service, VPN service, and types of VPN services are there that I will show. I will show you how to make a public cloud load balancer, guys. How to make load balancer for cloud services. How to make load balancer for internal services. And apart from this, guys, I will show traffic manager. Traffic manager also is a load balancer between multiple regions, guys. Right? Then I will show you guys what is custom domain configuration. How to add your company name.
So do we
Okay.
have Azure ready topic?
Just 1 minute. I'm coming down
Sorry.
here. There are many
Yeah, yeah.
topics. Okay. So here, next I will jump to this, guys. Virtual machines. How to create virtual machines called instance. You can create virtual machine by Windows operating system. You can create virtual machine by non-Windows. Non-Windows means Linux, Unix, Ubuntu, CentOS. You can use anyone. We have this option. And how to configure high availability set on this machine. How to configure high availability zones also. Then virtual machine skill set. These are the main topics, guys, here. Okay. All are main, but most of the topics here, creating infrastructure, we require this one. Practically, I will show you. Then I will go to the storage. In storage, we have total 5, guys. Yes, 5 is there. And in that table storage, there queue storage, the name is not there here. Just I'm reading queue table. Disk storage is there, and one blob storage file. And mostly, guys, in organization, we are using these 2 storage, blob storage and file storage. File storage is like this. Within the LAN, we are sharing the files. Like this over the internet, if you want to share the files with your end users, we have to go for file storage. But blob storage, binary large object, big companies are using this. If thousands of users, lakhs of users want to access the same storage, then we require blob storage. Like you have media type of services like Netflix. One movie file is uploaded next place. Not admit, guys. Like recently, new movie file is uploaded in Netflix. How many customers in the world will access this? Billions of users will access, right? And that storage is called blob storage, guys. Okay, we are using. Like this, we have backup also. How to take backup of your data, hard disk, drive, files, VMs, services, physical machine, guys. On-premises machine. You're in on-premises, you have some machines, and that machine backup you want in the cloud. Then we have to go for this Azure backup. Then we have Azure Site Recovery. How to take on-premises network to cloud, guys. Here means I want to go for migration action. I want to migrate on-premises server to cloud. Maybe Hyper-V machines to cloud. Maybe VMware machine to the cloud, right? Physical migration. I want physical server to the cloud. Then I can go for migration. And how to create a hybrid cloud between the private cloud, between public cloud, that I will show you. I have private cloud. You have public cloud, guys. How to connect these 2 clouds, right? How to allow the user to access services, that I will teach you. Apart from this, guys, we'll go for these services. Azure Active Directory now is called Intra ID. So the name has changed. Previously, we are saying Azure Active Directory, but now we are saying what? Intra ID, guys. Microsoft Intra ID. How to manage users. how to create groups, how to create bulk users, how to manage user profile, user properties, profile properties, roles, how to assign different roles to different users, assigning application to the users, and how to configure single sign-on services on these applications. Multi-factor authentication, I will show you. And role-based access control, I will show you, means how to assign the role to particular user to manage my VMs, to manage my storage in behalf of me. I will show you that. Then I will go for synchronizing on-premises Active Directory user to cloud. This is called hybrid cloud, guys. If anyone is asking this question, how to make hybrid cloud? So then we have to go for these services, guys, right? That is how to make hybrid cloud network. Then I will show you guys how to join Windows 10 machine to domain cloud, guys, because I'm not using on-premises network. I'm using Azure Active Directory. When I create the user account in Azure Active Directory, this user has to log into Windows 10, Windows 11. So how to join these devices? This is called BYOD, bring your own device. So whenever the user logs in from anywhere, user authentication has to be done by Azure Active Directory, but you have to join these devices. You have to make these devices as a client for Azure Active Directory. So how to join Windows 10, Windows 11 devices to Azure, I will show you. Apart from this, I will go for application services, app services, how to host the websites with app services, how to push the web pages, how to do custom domain configuration for websites, guys. And here, guys, in Azure Active Directory, also I will show you how to do custom domain configuration for Azure Active Directory. So this is also very important because when you create the user account in on-premises, here is asking how to configure custom domain for Azure AD, guys, that I will show you here. Then I will show you guys what is Azure monitoring, how to do monitoring on VMs, how to do monitoring on services, website, apps, backup services, users, devices, and billing monitoring also I will show you guys. Because Azure services not free. After 1 month, if you're using the same services, we have to make the payment. How to do monitoring on bills, guys, amount I will show you. Then Azure policies, I will show you guys how to apply policy in Azure and Azure DNS service. Okay, Azure DNS is very important. By the help of this, we can do this custom domain configuration. Otherwise, how to maintain records, I will show you guys. Okay, so this many topics are there, guys. Practically, I will show you all this. I will give you all these labs with theory and practical, guys. Okay. So this is the topic we are going to cover in this course, guys, here. Okay. So this course, we are going for Microsoft Azure course, guys. And this course is designed for 18 days, guys. This course is for 18 days, guys, not for 1 month. This course only for short 18 days. Okay. And maybe 1 or 2 days we can increase in case if the topics are not completed, guys. Okay. So, guys, this course will be starting today. That is 30th November. And mostly hardly we are going to end this course on 18th December, guys. We are going to end. Or maybe hardly, if we can increase 2 days, means 28th December, we can finish it off, guys. And this course, we have a session from Monday to Saturday, guys. We have a classes. Okay. And the timing, guys, this month timing is 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock. We have the class, but every month we'll change the timing, guys. Next month I will take the class. The next batch I will take the class 6 a.m. Last batch I have taken 6 a.m. So that's why today I'm taking this batch of 10 p.m. guys. So every day we have 2-hour session, guys. Right? In these 2 hours, I will show you theory and labs with examples, with scenario, and all these labs are real-time labs. Guys, means whatever we are doing here, the same thing we have to do in real time. Here I will show you how to create Azure account. Same step we have to follow to create account for a company. I will show how to create the servers, how to manage Azure Active. Same thing we have to do in real time, guys. 100% same, guys. And in this class, I will show you troubleshooting also, guys. If you have any issues, any problem, how to troubleshoot, how to recognize. Apart from this, guys, I will give you some documents. I will give you the lab manual also. presentation plus lab manual we have. I will give you, by the help of this, you can do the labs. I will give you some softwares also. By the help of software, you can do the lab. And I will give you the class recording also on daily basis. I'm recording the class. So after the class completed, guys, you will get the recording through Google Drive. I will share you this recording, guys. Like tomorrow morning you will get, because 12 o'clock no one is there in the office. But after 2 days, I will set this option automatically. After the class is finished, after 1 hour, automatically you will get the recording. You don't need to wait for till morning. But for one day and tomorrow, today and next batch and next class, guys, you have to wait for morning from Tuesday. I will set this option automatically. Then automatically you will get recording, and you will get the recording on your registered email address, guys. So if you have you have to register your email address, you have to give, and we are going to send this recording on this back. And in this course, actually, we are saying AZ104, but I'm not taking only AZ104. I'm taking 2 courses, guys, here. I'm giving one is AZ900 plus AZ104. AZ900 is a fundamental course, guys. So many people are saying, sir, what is AZ900? So AZ900 is a fundamental. Fundamental means basic, like hardware networking. But AZ104, if you do, you can say Azure Administrator certificate you will get from Microsoft, let's say. And most of the companies will say we require this certification, right? And this course, right, first 2 classes are free, guys. You can listen today and next class also you can attend. But from 30, we are going to change this link password. So before that, guys, you have to complete the registration. Okay, you can make the online payment, or you can go to the Amritsar branch to make the payment. And you know the payment, guys, 5,500 plus 18% GST you have to pay for this course. Yeah. Okay. Or if you want to make the payment online, you can get the links also. Through this link, you can make the payment. So you can call to my consulate, that is Miss Vani, madam. So I'm providing the WhatsApp number of Vani, madam. So please note down, guys. +91 is a country code, and the WhatsApp number is 9063465254, guys. This is a Vani, madam. Apart from this, guys, I'm sharing my WhatsApp number also with you. So please note down this one. My name is Ahmed, sir. And my WhatsApp number is +91. It's country code 9010760680 is my WhatsApp number. So if you have any questions, any doubts, guys, you can post your doubts on my WhatsApp number. I will get back to you. I will give you the reply, guys. And really, when you're doing the labs also, if you have any questions, any doubts, you can ask me in the WhatsApp number. You can send your request in WhatsApp on the WhatsApp number. I will give you the reply to you guys. Okay. So if you have any questions, any doubt, guys, before ending the session, please you can ask us. Related to the subject, or if you have any questions. Yeah.
Sir, certification is must for job
Yes,
or
when
not?
you're joining the company, see here. First is good knowledge you require, theoretical, practical, one, right? We require good theoretical,
Okay.
practical knowledge. This is one thing you require. Second thing, Zoom will provide the certification, training certificate. Zoom will give the training certificate for AZ104. But if you go to the global certificate, then you have to write AZ104. You have to write. You can write online also, or you can go to the exam center. Like if you're in Hyderabad, you can come to my company exam center. You can write. Zoom also having their own data center. You can come and you can write the exam there also. You have option there. But global certification, when we require in HR round, when you have HR round, right? So in HR round, they will ask the global certificate, because every company is having their own requirement is there. Some of the companies are saying, sir, we'll give you the certificate amount, we'll give you the voucher, you write it the exam within 15 days if you're not writing. Some companies are saying, before getting offer letter, you write exam on your price, on your cost, you have to pay, write it, we'll give you the certificate. Okay, but writing the certificate means you're proving yourself. I'm the certified administrator. Okay, that is requirement. Okay.
Can we apply level 3 directly
Yes, this
after completing this
after
course?
completing this one, you can say you are the level 3 administrator.
Oh,
After completing
okay.
this one, you can say you are the level 3 administrator. IT cloud administrator is called level 3. Okay, so it means you have good knowledge in on-premises servers and you have good knowledge in the cloud
Hmm.
also. Okay, and really, if you
Sir,
search
how
the
much
market,
cost it is certification?
Microsoft cost is same, $80 plus GST. $80 GST in India. But if you're writing this exam in other country, you have to pay $165. But in India, price is less.
Oh,
$80 you have to, if you're writing from here.
okay.
But tomorrow I will, in the next session, I will show you how to book the exam, how to write, and where you have to check all the pricing, how to book the slot also. Okay.
Oh,
So today I'm ending the class here, guys. See you on Monday, 5:1. And same link, same password you have to use to join the Monday session also.
hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Good night, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.